February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing right away is Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
The pressure, too much. Let's get it. And he goes down. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Mahomes. That's caught. Downfield, it's Kelsey. His first catch of the Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Maybe the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. Like, they identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law? Like, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing, Tannehill. Left side in the hands of Rice. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the third down. You're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Tannehill to throw.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Ready? They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Hooker. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Come on. Hey.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Oh, a loose football. It is picked up by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Second and 11. Here's Tannehill. Ball caught. It's Zay Jones. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. In this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. Then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball is put right on the money for a big pickup.
He'll get that one complete to Russ. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Go.
Now Tannehill. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. And that will be a first down. Back to throw is Tannehill. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is like, this thing go all the way for a pick six.
And it's brought down after a gain of couple.
Ready, set.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Cut 19.
Throwing is Hooker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job of it.
Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. forces a takeaway, fumble or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Tannehill. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Tannehill. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors are on the board. It's 7-3. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go.
Now, Hooker. The score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. 3rd down and 9. Back to throw. Hooker. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come to 8 points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
The Lions call their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To throw, Hooker. On target for Laporta. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
60 Boston. 60 Boston. 19 seconds. 19
again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Gibbs. And he'll punch forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Badgley for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll roll through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll tuck it and take off. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Pick this up on 3rd and 8. Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage is good that time. Jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing, Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one completes around the Ross St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Derek Nottie there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
70 range, 70 range. Now that, ready.
Here's Hooker. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Third. Right there. Here we go.
They'll run with Gibbs. He'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Ready, break.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready.
Now Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Hooker. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's 1st and 10. Tannehill to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect run. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's Tannehill. To the left side in the hands of Rice. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Now Tannehill. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Back to throw is Tannehill. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. 1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. The throw is Tannehill. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Under pressure, and down he
disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack. That might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. They're going to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Williams in motion. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Give to Gibbs, running right. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Come on, come on.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Drag him 60. 18 level, 18 level.
Hooker to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 ball catch, 60 ball catch. 19 Lions.
Throwing is Hooker. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Cougar 19.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Got it. Ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They hand it to Gibbs. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here we go.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And now move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready, ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Ready.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Go.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
On the set.
And the Lions have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions.